Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Camera. This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Let me just remind you that you need to definitely get ready for the Calabash Color Festival. Like I said, 9th September, 12 noon. You have to be there. Mr. Drew Kwamina, MP, Sefa, Dope Nation, Bansi Banero, Maya Blue, many more will be there to jam the place. Shouts going out to DJ Juicy. He'll be holding you down with the music. So you are guaranteed GH is making waves on that day. Get your tickets from Pokey House, Funback, Nalem Clothing, Accra. Or you can just dial even *711 *11#44#. If you want to get your ticket, it's 150 regular, 250 for double. VIP inquiries, call this number is 053-114-5603. And remember, if you go and follow their handles right now with a DM, Calabash Color Festival on IG, you can just get yourself a free ticket. Hurry up, go and try it and see. Just mention Niso or Nioka, any of them will just sort you out, all right? In the meantime, go for gold and bet risk-free on the new season of Betway. Now, use a golden booking code found on the Betway website, okay, to bet on some selected matches between 11th and 3rd September. So it's happening right now. Hurry and get 100% back as a free bet on any losses. You'll always get way more with Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. No under 18. Betway gets way more. I'll tell you more about what you need to do to your teeth to keep it healthy. Courtesy Pepsodent, and also you can get some free rides, 20% off your first 2 rides with Yango. I'll tell you what to do about that and what you can do with the 590 mobile. You see, there's a lot of things happening. Plus, watching Just Vibes and Chef It Up with Olele. You see more things coming up, so don't go away. But right now, let me just bring you to today, but still take you to way back. You get it? Live in the studio. Shegah is live in the studio with us. She's looking pretty. Pretty. Po. What's up?
Hey, Jay, I'm fine.
It's good to have you.
Good to have you. Good to be here too.
It's good to, yeah. I don't even know where to start this conversation from, to throw way back, or to do it halfway through, or where you've been up to, what has brought you back. I know music, and they say you can never retire from music.
No,
it's
you
impossible.
can't.
You can't.
No.
You know what? Right now, let me come to today before I go to the past.
Okay.
Right now, there are very limited female artists. Very, very limited, because it's a male-dominated space. And for you, who's come from an era of back in the day, seen it all, done that, coming back to today, where you find yourself right now, do you feel pressured, like, to deliver any extra as a female artist?
Yes, of course. Because Jay, way back we used to do hip life, and then it switched to dancehall and Afrobeat.
Yeah.
And to be still relevant means I'm versatile, and it takes that to be in the game now, because as you said, it's male dominated, and for a female to keep thriving and going, it's not easy. It needs extra work. You need to put in your all. Good quality sound, videos, everything. So it hasn't been easy. Most of the people that I started with
have fallen apart.
Yes.
They've left.
Yes.
Never came back. They couldn't reinvent themselves.
Yes, they couldn't. So it hasn't. You actually need extra work.
On that tone, then let's go back to way back, like
way
they say
back,
radio.
yes.
way back. I like that. So let's talk about the Triple M era.
Okay.
The good old days of How
Yes.
did that team set up, in fact, in the first place?
Okay.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing one member of the group from back in the day.
Yes.
Back then, Shegah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Triple M, we were schoolmates, childhood friends.
Okay.
And then I remember one day my sisters came to my house, and I was indoor writing music, and they were like,
Rap.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Rap music. The hip life was
In vogue at that
in
time.
vogue at that time. So when they came in, they were like, "So you still doing music?" I said, "Yes." How can an entertainment prefect stop doing music? Yes. So they said, but we used to sing in the choir. Let's do this thing together. I said, yeah, why not? So we have to come up with a name that suits the group. And we're like, okay, I'm Mildred, you are Monica, and you are Mercy.
Oh.
So why don't we do like 3M, Triple M? Yes. That was how Triple M was formed.
I see.
Did you for a second think you were going to blow to become mainstream Ghanaian artists?
Honestly, Jay, we never imagined, because I was 16 years at that time.
Really?
So the fame came like in my face, boom. But I thank God that we didn't have any bad press, or we didn't mess up.
Yeah,
Yes.
interestingly, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
16
easy.
years.
First female hip life group in Ghana, and everybody, they were all over us. Any show at all, you name it, we have to be on.
How did the breakthrough happen? We're going to come to today. There's more time to talk about today. So how did the breakthrough happen?
So when we decided to then put the song on record, we actually did demo. We knew about demo. We didn't know much about recording studios and stuff. So we went to one DJ around the corner to give us a beat. I remember Aliyah. Try
dust yourself up and try
again. That was our first beat, and then we started rapping and singing with it. And then
do you remember your rap?
No, Jay. And then one man was like, we started performing at beaches, like beach parties and stuff. And one guy saw us and was like, I want you to back my song for me in the studio. And the guy took us to Hash Hash. When we saw the setup, we were like, what? How do we do this?
So that's
you've not
how
seen
you
it
got
before.
there.
Yeah. And then one guy walked in and someone was like,
which year was this?
around, I think, 2002.
Yeah.
So
I
one
could have
guy,
sworn I bumped into you.
you did.
By all means.
Yeah, Hash Hash was like the headquarters for all the artists. So we were there, one nice gentleman walked in and someone was like, this is JQ, the guy behind Book Bags Hits and all. I was like, no, we have to talk to him.
Look at
And
that.
we had this kind of self-confidence. We got up and said, hello, are you JQ? He said, yes.
See them.
I said, we are musicians. We want you to produce us.
Sheesh.
Your first time in the studio.
First time in the
First
studio.
time
He just
seeing
gave us his
JQ.
number. We went there. We took our demo to him. He listened and he just threw the thing away. He said, come inside.
Oh.
JQ played the beat. He said, can you compose something with this beat?
Wait, let's give credit to the person who brought you in the first place.
Yes.
Who was that? The artist that you met that said, I want you to back.
Nana Debra and his squad. Azandone, uye floozy boy.
Oh my days.
I remember the
I
song.
remember
but
the
I
song,
never-
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We even fought with him in the studio.
Oh.
Because we didn't understand why we should back your song and you didn't give us a copy to take home. And he said, it's not done like that. We said, no.
Yeah, because
My
then-
mom has to listen.
Then if you finish then, or everybody gets you. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So that was what happened. JQ just gave us the beat and I was like the writer for the group.
So what song did you guys record?
We recorded Muntitindi and we recorded Kuti.
So that was where Koti was
And then
born.
he thought Kuti should come first, like promo. We actually shot the video for Muntitindi, but JQ was like, no, let's put Kuti on air. And boom! Within a week, we heard the song everywhere.
Who are you signed to?
Now,
No, then.
then.
That
then
time, yeah.
it was just JQ doing it. And then he was so busy, so he pushed us to Kinlu to do the management and be taking us around for interviews. And
So this
it
is
was
JQ
and
Hash Hash
Kinlu.
Studios.
Yes.
So Koti was birthed
Triple
in
M,
Hash Hash Studios.
yes.
So that was the beginning of Triple
No,
M.
Koti was even done in virtual.
Oh.
At that time, JQ was in virtual, but we met him in
Hash Hash.
yes.
So I want to ask you. He gave you a beat. He said,
Can you write
"Can you
something
write it?"
with
So
this?
you wrote Koti like
Yes.
on the spot.
Yes, we did.
Where was the inspiration from?
I have it. I just have it.
Because Koti, good morning.
Yeah.
Apollo,
Papa,
good morning.
good
Yeah.
morning.
Koti, me pacho.
And he said,
Jamaican
and JQ is the
woman.
type that will push you.
JQ.
JQ will push you to the wall to do your best, to bring out your best.
So you just created a situation.
So we created, I think we created 2 or 3 choruses. And then he was like, no, listen to the beat. So when the rhythm came, then he started playing the rhythm into what he has created.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you were humming the rhythms.
Yes.
Oh, right.
So like he will push you to do your best.
Now, that's very interesting because I always thought Koti was like a social, perhaps a social case or a social issue.
No,
that they
it
were
was a bring
addressing.
something controversial, commercial, sing something that will.
Because like a lady reporting,
The husband.
the husband to the police.
Yes.
That the husband is what do you call it? Has a side chick or something.
Yes.
And
And at the same time, the lady had some kind of compassion. Yeah.
Men bona kesi
That is love.
Let me fast forward to a question I'm itching to ask. And I just want to ask it, else I'll forget.
Okay.
We'll come back to the old story. Is when you look at the era of hip life, its originality. Now, fast forward, music has evolved into the Afrobeat space, where it's now a global conversation for African music. What do you say about the two eras and the two generations? Where do you feel it's a vibe for you, then or now?
Okay, I'd say then, because at that I had it easy. Like back then, it was easier for me to penetrate
with hip life
music. Last time I was having a conversation with a friend and I said, look, why don't we go back to what belongs to us, like our high life and our hip life? Because even those that are on top, like our neighboring countries, the artists that are all over global, they took a bit from what we have and created what they have now. So you being the original, why are you following another trend when you have what it takes to be there?
What would you think?
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
What would you think, or what would you say led to that decline? Because now you have seen like different generations, of music, if we can say that. What would you say led to we shaking high life?
Well, I can't really tell, but it has been like that with Ghanaians. We used to do hip hop a lot. We used to listen to Tupac, and I remember there were times we used to buy booklets that we learned the lyrics of. We were so into hip hop, and then we found our own hip life. It was so beautiful, powerful. Look at the impact that a song like Ahum Kawum made in Nigeria. They've never seen a thing like that before. But I don't know what happened, and then we started switching. Even it's good to switch; it's part of showbiz. But then let's not lose it.
Right.
Yes, I am thinking of doing raga on a high life beat. Oh yes, I'm telling you.
I'm looking forward to that.
Something like that.
That'll be so creative.
Yes, probably a lot of people will follow, and then we'll find our path again.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, question answered. Let's go back. We'll come again. So let's go back to how life was, at that time after Kuti burst on the scene, the music. You just run us through what was happening on a daily basis for you
Back then.
Yes, back then. Because you were like, what, 17? But let's add one more year
16,
to it.
17, yeah. I was the youngest, but I never told them. Yes.
Was there a reason?
I never told my sisters.
Why?
Yeah, because I was the leader of the group.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And they were older.
They were older, but if I let them know I was the youngest, they'll bully me.
Yeah.
hard.
Interesting.
Yes. So when we went on interviews, how old are you? We said, we are all 17. We are. It's fine. Yeah. So back then, we were playing shows back to back. J Foley. Sometimes you go for shows at Kumasi. The next week, Tamale is waiting for you, so you don't even come home. You see, you're all over the place. And then I realized that at that time, we used to have distributors who distributed our music. So you can just walk in and say, Charlie cassette na yet or sing. Because sometimes after the gig, your sales goes up like boom. You get it? And we had like 3 TV stations at that time. GTV was obviously playing it. You switch to Metro, you were there. Maybe was it TV Africa or TV3?
TV3.
I think 4. Yeah. Boom, you were all over the place. So the promotion, you didn't put much into promo.
Yeah, it was a limited audience.
It was limited, yes.
Channels to work with.
And then few radio stations that have made the name. So you know if you hit 1, 2, 3, you are good to go.
Through,
Yes. But now
it's
become so difficult and hectic that I would say baby are everywhere and expensive as well. Because you need to shoot a quality video. Now let the technical people give you a budget for a good video. My dear, boom. Yes. The recent one I shot for Cool Chop, I was 40,000 plus.
Wow.
Yes.
Crazy.
And let's be honest to ourselves. How many artists can afford to do maybe 3 or 4 quality videos without investors investing into their crafts. It's difficult.
Or else all the money you make will go back.
All the money you make will go back. And then now, so many artists lined up to perform. So, they're like, you won't even get shows to play the whole year. But before, it wasn't like that. You see, we had only Abrewanana, then Triple M came, then Miss Bell. These 3, we were all over.
You guys enjoyed
every time.
So you were there before Miss Bell came in?
Yes, we came before Miss Bell came.
Now, for artists who were 17 years, 16, 17 years old, I mean, if you look back at it now, how much knowledge do you have in the business of the music, you know, to be able to understand? Did you understand what you had just involved yourself in? Music impacting lives, you know, people can't wait to see you. Your masters who own the copies. Were you involved in the distribution deals? Did you understand what you were earning? I want to get that business side and your mindset at that time.
Back then, I didn't understand nothing. All I wanted to do is perform, be on TV, and then I asked my manager, how much did you get from the sales of the cassette? Put it in my pocket and I go home. But now I'm so enlightened that I realized you need to spread your wings, take your music out there. So I traveled to London to do few promotions. I did collaborations with other female artists. You need to help somebody also climb that ladder. Yes, and then you need to do quality stuff. You have to look into your contracts that you sign properly, so you don't sign your life away or you don't have regrets later. I've learned all those things. Back then we didn't have anything like that. We were just young Konkwa. Yes.
What led to? Sorry, but I'm coming in. What, obviously the group wasn't going to last forever. But what led to its? You guys probably ending. When did you end?
Okay,
Triple M, and how did it end?
We ended Triple M after 2 albums.
Oh.
Yes, because I remember there were pressures around from our parents. Go back to school, go and do something, do this, do that. Yes. At some point, one of our sisters, Monica, had to travel. And then we were having difficulties when we were called for shows. We called 3 of you. Why 2 of you? No, it's that kind of thing. And then Mercy also decided, Charlie, I need to go back to school, traveling. So they are in the UK.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
but I just said, look, music is in my blood. My dad was a legend. My dad is a musician. I have to follow my heart, do what I have passion for, and then do other things on the side.
For the purposes of those who don't know who your dad is.
My dad is the late Jerry Hansen.
Okay.
He was the one of the founders and the first president of Musica.
Oh.
And then he was the founder of Ramblers International Band.
Okay.
Oh, the Ramblers.
Yes.
So how was the support from home then? I mean, having a father who has chalked all of these achievements, it won't be as difficult, because as young as you were, and being female as well, getting into this vicious industry, right? How was it like for you? It was when you mentioned it to them, starting music, all of that.
Yeah, it was tough actually. My dad.
I wouldn't think so.
I had my dad's support, but
imagine it for the others.
Yes, I had my dad's support, but his only problem was he thought, that mentality. He being a high life person, he thought, what are you doing? What is all this yabba yabba rap thing? But his hip life was in vogue, and we did the first song. It was a major hit. So how then do you convince me to go and do high life?
How did they take it when the hit came?
When we started going for studio sessions, it was normally, J. Foley, you'd know this, midnight recording was the best.
Yeah, it's still the best.
Why?
It's still the best.
Why?
Yeah, because it gives you the serene atmosphere,
Okay.
and everything gives you a quality sound.
Okay.
So we hit the studio around 10 in the evening, and we come back the next morning around 6 a.m.
16, 17-year-old girls.
Yeah. And I had to hide. And one day I remember my grandmom chased me out of the house.
Wow.
Said, go back to where
you came from.
So I didn't have any option. I called Monica. Monica was like, look, my parents are out of town, so you can stay here for a month till we sort ourselves out.
At the age of 17?
Radical girl.
And so I was staying with
Hard.
Monica.
Well, so Monica didn't have siblings,
Monica had siblings.
but she was the elder
Yes,
sibling.
I remember his dad was an auditor for Kolibu or something, so they were in the Kolibu flat.
Oh,
So I
right,
moved there,
Right.
and then her mom came, and the mom was like, "What is she doing?" He said, "Oh, Mildred is here for they are renovating her house." She said, "Okay, you can stay." And I remember my aunties would come banging the door. "Come out here, where are you staying?" They said, "You are here." I'll never come out. Then we had our first show. That was Gold Blast on TV3.
Isopele.
It was big.
Isopele.
And then I was told that my grandpa, my grandma, my siblings, everybody, they brought the television outside. They said I was going to be on TV. They saw the ad. Lo and behold, there we were performing on the sound. And then the next day they came to my house where I was Monica. "Oh,
Come home.
you not coming home?" I said, what fame can do. This is what fame can do. They changed the narrative and they accepted that this is what I wanted to do. So the next time, "When are you coming on TV? We saw your video," and that was it.
Wow. That's a beautiful story.
Okay, at that point in time, Dad then has,
Dad also saw me on TV.
Did he involve you in any sessions, recording with the Ramblers, like, any of such? How did you see any of their sessions as well?
No, at that time, Ramblers, they were not recording.
They're not recording, yeah.
They were just playing gigs. And Dad was a bit old at that time. So he left the band for some young guys.
What kind of pep talk was he having with you, with regards to the music? Was he listening to the songs you're recording? Did he say anything about it?
No, he doesn't listen. He only see me on TV and he would say, "Why are you rapping? Sing something." And I was so young. I was too young to understand. But I wish I did. Like now sitting here wishing I did High Life and we going back to High Life and all that. I wish I did, but it's not too late.
No, but
now when I'm called for shows, I only do live band.
Live band.
So I get the opportunity to do my dad's songs before I do mine.
Oh,
okay.
That's nice.
Right.
Yes.
So now I'm curious to find out how you got influenced, because obviously your lineage is a High Life lineage. So where did the rap and the hip hop come from?
I don't know. Maybe school life and other stuff, because everybody was into rap. We're listening to Reggie Rockstone, you're going crazy, you want to rap like Book Back and all. So
the hip life was hip.
Hip life was hipping.
Did you have any collaborations with Miss Bell and Abranana?
Yes.
As Triple M?
No, I didn't have any collaboration with Abranana. But Miss Bell, I have a collaboration with her. The song is called Kiss Me. Yeah, Kiss Me. Miss Bell, myself,
Kiss Me.
Kwabena, yes, on the one song.
I can imagine.
Yes.
This is some.
And I had Reggie Zippy on my song. And then after the Kuti hit,
Yes.
Kiss Me.
JQ came again. We have to do something with Castro. Stradinam. Then boom, it was also a hit.
Oh.
Yes.
Stradiname.
So you see there's a part, I see, take it, Bogami, take away champagne, Bogami.
That was you?
Yes. That was Triple M. And then we met Okonfo Kwa there, TV3 premises. And then I said, Comfort, this your song is nice. Boys, I hear wild though. Female version for that song.
Yeah, I remember.
And Kwade was like, if you can do it. So Panji was in charge of that particular instrumentation. And Panji gave us the go-ahead. And I wrote the Girls. And then, boom, Girls became a hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hard.
It was hard.
Your contribution.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can't
Very well
forget
We
that.
paid our dues.
It's good we tell these stories.
Yes,
I mean,
it's good.
a whole generation has heard the music but haven't even seen.
No.
The
You know,
face,
so it's
yeah.
good that you say these things on video, on camera for people to hear
Yes.
as well. Let's talk about you've touched on the collaboration and how artists have been open to work. How has it been like now as well? Because I see when it comes to the new one, I've seen Jupiter and Co on there. But how has it been working with? Has it been more difficult working with artists now as compared to then? Because this is like an open conversation you had required there. Let me rewrite your
Exactly.
song, and just take a female version of it, and boom, it's there. You did yours with Castro, big
Yes.
song. And you know Castro's lyrics started na me from Sika ma
Let's
Let's talk about those collaborations. Let's talk about it.
So let me touch on Castro's bit.
Yeah.
You see a song like Shradinam, the original song was by George Jara.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I heard the story.
Yeah,
I heard the story behind that.
But George Jara saw Castro, said, look, through JQ, you can have the song and do it.
Charlie, the song
Unlike today,
clearance of samples.
yes, you know, the percentage, the contract. You see, my manager and my team, it's so difficult. Miss Bell came to Hasha. She said, Shegah, I want you to do a raga on my news. I said, no, what time? I'm coming. Let me do it. Pa. I'm now, last week I discussed with him here that I want us to do one remix of her songs. Yeah.
Miss Bell.
Yeah. And she said, I have a studio at home. Why not? Come, let's do it. So that old vibe was there. But now I don't know if I should
So did you go record it?
No, we are yet to do it.
Okay.
Yes. Now I don't know if I should call it rivalry or competition or something. I don't know.
If I understand what you're saying that the bakery of hit songs that, you know, we look back and we are proud of, most of it were formed out of collaborations.
Yes.
They used to collaborate with each other.
Yes.
So what I want to find out is then how are you guys making money? Because now we talk about split sheets, we talk about, you know, percentages, what producers need to take, songwriters need to take, performers need to take. So if you're doing a song with Miss Bell back in the day or Castro back in the day, what was the agreement like? Was it that, okay, when you make money out of the cassette sales, you get a percentage, or was a one-time payment? Because now with the introduction of streaming and stuff like that, everybody needs to come with like a distribution, you know, sheet or something to get.
Back then it was like some one-time payment, and anytime she has a show and they wanted her to perform that song, she would ask me to
come along.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then you get some of the money.
You get some of the money.
Oh, okay. Okay, and I think that's.
And then when you feature on Miss Bell's song and it becomes a hit, it helps your next song coming.
Okay, so you saw it as an opportunity to make money for yourself.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
okay,
at that point, would you also be able to perform the song you have featured on
without the person being
without
around?
the person? Because we've heard stories where
they didn't mind, but now you can't do that.
Yeah, because we've heard stories where, you know, I featured you on a song, but then the featured artist is probably performing the song more than
But I'll say now it's the system is better.
Okay.
Because we all enlightened, we've schooled ourselves that this is the way it's done. At least you don't need a major hit to even tour around the world.
Take us through that. I'm interested in that.
Sometimes you have agents coming for you because you are one. You have your stagecraft is like awesome. 2, you have self-confidence, breath control,
energy.
You can do energy, good on the live band, vocals, like content and everything. Some of the awards I won in UK, honestly, I didn't know they have categories like that. Yes. I was nominated for Best Spoken Words.
Okay.
Yes.
What year was this? Do you remember?
2018.
Okay.
Yes. And I got outstanding achievement in music. I learned they go back to your history, read about you. You formed the first female hip life group in Ghana. You've been this, you did that. And then they just call you for the awards. Yes. And I was like, hey, Best Spoken Words. It means they were listening to the content of the raga, the delivery, everything.
Yeah.
You get it. So before you even come out as maybe the best female artist, you have to have all these qualities.
You know, I'm interested to find out. It's you, Triple M, Shegah, and the rest of the crew. There's Aberwanana.
Yes.
There's Miss Bell.
Yes.
All heavyweights.
Yes.
So
Very
what was
heavyweights.
Yes. What was the ecosystem like? Was it like you released the release? Was it competitive?
Rivalry, support?
So back then we didn't have that.
Because you guys were like arguably just. Were there any other names that we have missed out? Because
no, I think the 3 of us reigned for a long time.
For a long time.
Yes.
And you guys were not singers, even though Miss Bell sang.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I think Miss Bell had a few singing songs.
Yeah.
But you and Aberwanana were raga rapping. Like
Aberwanana was doing the tree raga. Triple M was a blend of rap, raga, and singing. You see?
Tripartite. Somebody watch singing raga. Yeah, right. Right.
To bako to chorus na bako to rap na bako the raga na be shim.
So 3 women against the lives of Lord Kenya.
It was beautiful, trust me. Even we rocking the stages with them.
Yeah. Because the industry often we talk about the fact that it has not been fair to the woman, you know, and it is basically male driven. You know, and I'm looking back in the day, just the 3 ladies going head to head with Obrafo, Kontehene, Lord Kenya,
we were penetrating all right, making our hits all right. Yes.
Did the men feel quote unquote threatened in a way, or they felt like, whoa, who are these ladies? Where are they from, and what are they doing?
They didn't. I remember in Tamale we had an all-female show, and it was massive. The whole place was packed. Yes, Miss Bell was on, I was on. I think, was it Sherifa Guno?
Oh, Sherifa Guno.
Yeah.
So do you, sorry about, okay, let me just steal you on this one. Do you feel Ghana has given you your flowers, appreciated you,
No.
you know? Because, I mean, first female hip life group. This is age 17. I mean, aside from Yao Tog, who probably was one of the newest kids on the block, and Black Sheriff, who was 19, I think so, right? Or 20.
18?
Yeah.
18, I think it was 18.
18. Yeah. You hold a history of probably the youngest girl group.
Yes.
What about this? What about the Vodafone Icon girls? What do you call them?
Efia.
No, the Vodafone Icons. The
Miss
3
V.
girls. The 3 girls. that
D3.
D3. I don't know how old they were,
D3,
but it looks like you hold a record.
Yeah.
It looks like you hold a record. And do you feel that you look at yourself now, and you feel that we've been fair to you as Ghanaians in terms of curating your songs, calling you out, calling you for to be
present at events,
to be present at events, to be part,
VIP.
only special guests, VIP, stuff like that?
No, not at all. Because I remember with all these hits, Triple M never won an award.
Wow.
What?
In Ghana.
Koti never won an award?
No.
Wow. Okay, that's a new one.
Shocking.
I never knew that. Koti was big.
It was huge.
Koti was big,
yes.
big.
Even Mutitindi.
Even Muntitindi, yeah.
That was
Even
also
girls.
big.
Yeah.
Who was nominated?
No,
They didn't get a nomination.
I don't think so.
You see what I was asking about the ecosystem at the time, going head to head, you know, with the Obrafos, the Lord Kenyas, and all that. I'm just wondering how y'all were surviving. I mean, at that point
But
in
we were
time,
just few.
Because I feel like the only people that we revere most here with musicians are Daddy Lumba, Amachi Dede,
Yeah,
Dasi Breme, so rest in peace. But it's a very limited, number. And why them?
Well, because
only?
because the country was
Is
a
it
high
that-
life country.
Yeah. So is it good? So
It was
is
a
it
high
that
life. Anybody who was doing high life, you were seen as a superstar. You see the names you mentioned.
Yeah.
It starts Daddy Lumba, Kojo Enchi, then you come down to Pat
Machi
Thomas, then you come to
Dede
Machi
and
Dede, then you come to Dasibre Jamna. Like all these names. In the sight or in the eyes of the people who were ruling the nation.
we-
Remember what NFL said?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
the late Rollins saw their descent on TV. Who are these guys? Why are they rapping on TV? Who put them on TV?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So immediately you became a misfit, or you were disrupting what was in vogue. You are either sidelined, or you have to more or less force your way through and break out and break through before you get accepted.
Well, DJ
So
Ashman says, you have a legend in the studio, bro. Says Triple M was our Destiny's Child.
Hard,
Yes,
hard.
I really like their Black Queen song. Ajingo did magic with the production.
Did you ask me?
Yeah, Ajingo. Ashman
We,
used to
we
grow.
did a song for the Black Queens.
Yeah.
Their first song.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't even know
It
that.
says, and their second album, it says Shegah is a gem, or now Shegah. We'll talk about the transition in the name as
Okay.
well. It says, I remember one of their performances at Top Radio's Carnival at Kukumlimle. Yo, fire! Ashman, you grow. Ashman, you chop too.
Ashman grew rough.
It's. I mean, now look at this journey. Look at this journey, and what keeps you running, bringing you to want to release new songs, not to let go of the mic. still stay active in the business, knowing very well that even at a certain high point of your life, or now, we still didn't appreciate it that much, calling you to be at the VIP for the big events and all of that. Like, what drives you again to want to take this mantle on?
I think it's just because I have passion for it. Yes, so I've made up my mind that nothing would make me stop doing music. Yes, and I believe what I have, my talent, and I produce good music. I know. I don't need someone to tell me that. And the way people embrace my music and my craft outside Ghana motivates me a lot to do more.
Would you say the passion has paid, considering that you've been doing this for so long? I hear you when you also say that whatever money you make, considering you want to do quality music videos, everything goes back into it, right? So, and also you made reference to how music was distributed back then, where you can just ask of the number of cassette sales, you get your money, put it in your pocket, and you're out the door, right? Throughout the journey, has it paid for you? Has the passion paid? Would you say it has or has not?
Oh, yes. It's been worth it. Like I said, one of my songs, Marking Time, the Marking Time is the title, is on YouTube. It went on London charts.
Okay.
From number 16 to number 9 to number 6.
Great.
Yes, in a week.
UK chart.
So, yes, UK chart. So I think they thought I was a Caribbean. The way I do my raga.
Yeah.
So if they knew maybe I was a Ghanaian,
This was you as an individual
yes, I'm
artist.
talking about 2017.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Marking Time was on London charts.
So that time of hip life.
And I did a collaboration, with
no, finish up.
The I Like to Move It, hit maker from America. I was there, and then he called me on video. I was like, what? Is that you? He said, yes, I would like to do a collaboration with you. So I'm playing the beat. I'm like, oh.
Wow.
So at least some people do appreciate what I do.
It's entering.
Could we now, the big conversation on the lips of pundits and fans is O2. I don't know what London O2 has done to everybody, but so one feeling them say we'll carry on.
But even before you go there, still on that question, right? Were you doing shows abroad at the time?
Yes.
Were you playing shows abroad at the time as a hip life artist?
No. You Triple M.
Yes. Did you ever get an opportunity to play shows?
Yeah, we had few opportunities. It means for quiet doors, so now I'm bouncing a visa no.
Wait a minute. When you say Mudo, some you have 3 pesos, or you mean?
No, not yet.
The artist going.
The artist going. Way too many.
And was it a Ghanaian event, or this was like maybe a foreign, lack of a better description, white event?
At that time, no. Unlike we can do festivals with white people.
Right.
You know, there are a lot of Ghanaian bands playing festivals.
Yeah. Yes. At that time, it wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't like that. Maybe some Ghanaian shows be.
Okay, so we had Ghanaian shows in the diaspora.
Yeah.
Right? At a time, before we get to the O2 conversation, I feel like sometimes we need to start from somewhere. What was the system like abroad in the diaspora for hip life and the impact in the diaspora, especially in the UK? What was it like?
Yeah, people liked hip life a lot. People liked hip life. It was. I think almost there are some of the artists. Almost every month they had gigs.
Abroad,
yeah.
They're like TikTok,
Yeah. The likes of TikTok, they had gigs. They've been all over the world. I think so.
Yeah,
Even Money, those people.
I had a very passionate chat with TikTok, man. Tick, the day I go squeeze you in, Yeah, he said a lot, you know.
Yes.
And Miss Bell also said, that she sees some of the shows that some of our today artists are playing and see how the crowd, and she's like we've done it all. We've seen it, you know. And that brings us to this O2 conversation about filling the O2. How do you feel as an artist? Do you feel pressured with fans demanding a fill of the O2 specific? I don't know what it's about the O2, but the number is 20,000.
No matter who you are, you feel it. I won't lie to you. You feel it. But the truth of the matter is, these people that we comparing ourselves to, I always say we don't have investors in this country.
Music investors.
Music investors.
Reality that you get.
You
get reality. You get music.
We don't have it. And these people have huge investors behind them, putting a lot into their music. I heard a rumor, I don't know how true that is, but they said Don Jazzy was paid about $20 million. Is that true? For Tiwa Savage.
I don't know, but at this point in time, for us, we can believe anything. Because, I mean, looking at how Tiwa's brand is,
So, building a brand like that, putting so much into it, somebody comes and then you negotiate properly. Okay, take her away. I think that was how she got the opportunity to perform at the coronation. You see.
Well, Tiwa has been away from Don Jazzy for a long time. Only thing is the details to the negotiation. Yeah, we won't be privy to
it's
that.
Just a rumor, please. I heard it. I don't know how true that is. But I'm saying, look at the monies we mentioned in cases like this. Would you even get someone to put like
100,000?
100,000. Thank you.
CDs. Let me put on the CDs.
In your craft.
Would you get?
That's the truth.
That's the question.
Yeah. And we're saying, even we talking about limited female, male dominated, the female fraternity is so weak. And sometimes I am because how we were able to do what we did when we were young, they say it's so difficult. Female artist comes out with a beautiful song, 1, 2, 3 times, you see her no more. It's not her fault. Talent is there. But now studios are charging ridiculous prices for one session. You pay like 3,000 to even 5,000 CDs for a song. After that, how much do you use to do the promo? If you don't have budget for a good promo, how much do you earn? People streaming your songs, how much do you even earn to use some to shoot your videos? And then you have to sometimes pay your way into some places to get good shows to play and all that. Last time I was telling someone, look, I don't want to do this no more. So I'll organize my own shows and play for people to see me.
And how has that gone so far?
So far, so good. Every 24th of December, I do a live band show.
Okay.
I have the likes of Pat Thomas coming to pass
that's nice.
through. Yes. I mean, I do it. And people come, the whole place is always packed. So every year they ask me, are you going to do it this year? I said, yes, okay. So I'll put that on my calendar.
You see, Jay mentioned to me a couple of years. Yeah, Jay mentioned to me a couple of years back how you should focus on staying relevant in any industry you find yourself, and that's with whatever you're doing, no matter how small. Nothing is small.
Yes.
But from everything you've said to us, I can tell that constantly you've been on the grind. You've been contributing, to it, right?
Yes.
Now, I understand when you say that when you're on the come up, you have to hold other people up and all of that. Will there be a time where you would want to, join forces with a younger woman or maybe younger women, right, to push the narrative again, not to form another triple M, but now to, get a group where you are maybe mother of the group, maybe leader of the group, but all the people in the group will be younger, and then you work together so that then that okay, you are now truly pushing that
maybe
growth narrative, but now with smaller people, so that they also, you feed into them with the knowledge that you've built over time. They also feed into you with their generational knowledge.
The current disease of artists now will not put in a group. The current disease of an artist. Look, Charlie, right now, this one, let me do for myself. Sorry, I'm answering the question for you, but let me do for myself. Let me think of myself. Let me make my money.
But I tried doing few collaborations with some of the female artists. If you go on YouTube, you see Let's Go Remix. Let's Go Remake, yeah. Chobi, I don't know if you know Chobi.
No.
Sita Kamani and then Naji.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes. plus myself, we did a remake of my song Let's Go, and it was massive. So one time I was there, someone called me that, look, the song is being reviewed in Canada.
Oh.
So go watch it. And the comments that came, I was like, I wish I had the means to do more of this, so I can put like the female artists on the map. After them, I did 3 other girls again, and I'm yet to do another set of girls. At some point, that will be my contribution to like up and coming artists.
Okay. Generations have been different, but what will you tell an artist of today? An advice?
Will I tell an artist of today?
Yes.
Okay, to sign a good contract first. Don't let it get into your head that someone approaches you and say, look, you are good, I want to help you. And don't see it as a favor being done to you. See it as a business, because you're bringing something on the table which is worth him investing into it. So see it as a business. Get a good lawyer to read through the contracts for you so you know what you are signing into. And always have that patience to bring out a good music, even if it will take you a whole year to make sure this is the absolute. I'm bringing this to the public. The delivery, the beats, the sound quality, everything is on point. Because one day you may not know where a new copy. Like I'm saying, my song went on London chart. You can never tell.
You can never tell.
So take your time. Don't let people pressurize you with that mentality. Say, "Enna with him, Enna with him." I'm still here. Some people came on with him. So if Beyonce is older than me, she's still rocking the stage. If Angelique Kidjo is still doing music, Celine Dion till she got sick, why can't I do it? Why should I stop doing it? So that's what I'm going to tell an upcoming artist.
I for me, because you do raga, I want to just pick your thoughts on the dance hall ecosystem in Ghana and what you make of it.
Your new jump as well.
Yeah,
pressure.
Yeah, Charlie Hard, like you were just doing your singing and everything. But before you even get to that, do you remember your song with Tony Harmony?
Yes.
Talk to me about that and how that collaboration happened. Because we had Tic Tac and Tony Tatula. And then we had you and Tony Harmony.
You know that song got nominated in India?
India.
No, man.
For an award.
Wow. Talk to us about that. Where did it start from? Who called who?
Okay, so
how did it all
Tony
happen?
Harmony has been coming to Ghana, and fortunately for us, the person that was managing us was the one shooting his videos.
Okay.
So we met at the studio one day, and he was like, he has this song, he would like to put us on it because of that raga feel. And then we came up with My Body. My Body is actually a song he has already done.
Okay.
So we did a remake of that song, and boom, as usual.
So it was a remix of his song?
It was a remix of his song. He's already played the song like 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was what did it?
That was what did the magic.
Was huge.
And it was on TV for so long.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The Nigerian collaboration.
It was one of the biggest Ghana Nigerian collaborations.
After Tic Tac's 2022, the next biggest
Triple
collaboration
M and Tony Harmony was
Triple M and Tony Harmony was My Body was huge. Anyway, so
do you have all of the songs that you did prior to the onset and rise of digital streaming? Do you have all of that on digital streaming platforms so that people can refer to it, can go back to it?
I don't have them on the digital platforms because I have to be fair to my sisters.
Okay.
If we're to go into it, I may even own most of the songs because I was doing most of the writing. But I mean, we were Triple M back then. If I have to do something like that, I'd have to consult them.
Okay.
We talk about it on how we're going to split.
Would
you
ever see like not like a reformation, but maybe a reunion, Triple M on stage? Take it back to the good old days. Just maybe like for a concert or something. Just Triple M come together, like the way we've seen FBS do it on the VGMA stage.
Sure with them now in different places.
Yeah, because like the way all of you are scattered.
Someday we'll do it.
But do you guys talk? Do you guys keep in touch?
Oh yes, when I go to London, I do visit.
Oh, okay. So they're in London now.
That's nice.
Yeah, they're in
nice.
London.
Sweet.
Around 2019 or 2018, I was with Monica. She was actually having a barbecue. I was like, girls, why don't we do something? They were like, I think maybe now the way the genre has switched.
Okay.
So, but I'm like, I guess we can still write something in.
That's why I was asking about the reggae dancehall.
Yes.
Like, it's equally a space that we feel or we think needs to be championed.
Yes.
But for some reason, the Afrobeats craze seems to have put people, in their shell. Like they are afraid to. And yesterday or 2 days ago, we were having a conversation about how people are even trying to create Afro rave, Afro this, Afro that. But reggae dancehall has been like a long-standing genre. So for someone like you, still in the mix or the chaos of Afrobeats, what do you think the future for reggae or raga dancehall is looking like for Africa, especially Ghana?
No, but the future is now. And I think it's going to be there forever. Yes. It's going to be there. We can never erase reggae dancehall from. It's going to be part of us till.
So if there's an artist, because I think after you, we've had Miss V, we've had AK Songstress,
Kaki.
We've had Kaki.
Yeah.
I mean, the names are not even coming because they're not
the
enough.
question is, where are they?
Where are they? That's what I'm asking, because
I think AK Songstress is still doing music.
She's still doing music.
But
They are all still
the
doing.
dancehall has changed a bit.
That's what I was asking her.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's for her to stay relevant. The system. Even this particular song, my new one, I featured Pono to blend it with the rap.
Okay.
The streets will like it because you can. Sometimes they tell me my raga is too hardcore.
But who were you listening to when you were growing up in terms of raga? Because the way it's true, your raga is hardcore. I mean, yourself, Kaki, and I think to some extent AK Songstress. Yeah, where'd you get your raga from?
Yes, okay. So
you guys were not born in Jamaica either.
No, I wasn't born in Jamaica. I grew up listening to CJ Lewis.
Okay.
I love him.
Okay.
Buju Banton.
Direct.
Shabarangs.
Oh, direct. Did you ever get to meet any of your idols?
I'm yet to meet one of them.
Wow.
Soon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means it's already.
Yes. Yeah. I was actually arranging with a collaboration with Shabarangs.
Oh, hard.
And then I think his mom or dad passed at that time.
Wow.
Well,
we are looking forward to
songs that we played earlier on the screens. You saw the one with Yapono and Jupiter.
Samini.
Yes, Samini. Sorry, Samini.
And there's Cool Chop.
And then you saw The Pressure as well. The song, the visualizer was on the screen earlier on. Definitely going to make rotation on the channel. But we can wrap it up with those two songs. Just tell us about them, and how well it's doing. Fresh release. What's the plan right now and all?
Okay, so Cool Chop was released this February. The video also was released around March, April. Yes, and it's doing well on the digital platforms. And then came Pressure just last month. When I came back from Amsterdam, I decided to release Pressure. I was there with Yapono. We planned to shoot the video back.
So he won't come to Ghana?
Oh, he came.
And
he's gone again, I think.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
my brother,
we're looking forward to shooting the video for Pressure.
Yeah.
But so far, so good. Last week, I was in Kumasi. And last weekend, actually, I did few interviews and they played the song very, very well. They've been playing a lot. I'm happy. So far, so good.
It's great to see you back in the game, going real hard.
Jamie,
make your sisters very. Pardon me?
I have one request.
You have
one request.
She needs to give us the Koti line.
Hey.
Take us back.
Take us back. I beg you.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
We'll sing the chorus, then you give us the verse.
Okay, so sing the chorus.
Koti, good morning.
The key.
It's Koti, good morning. Apollo, good morning. Koti, me pacho, Jimmy, kunu, mami, Sika, bedino, odia, commanding pina. Bono, Membono, Casio, meu.
Then the Koti comes in.
Hey, Kojo Papa, Kofi Papa, Adena Uyesa, Uyirisi Encho, Nawa Kofampna,
Kojo Papa,
Koti me pacho,
Enchimekra,
Benkuna fonome and tofen and I'm ready. So nostalgic.
I like
Oh
that.
my
Listen,
goodness.
hey, it's great. I mean, on that note, that's how we're going to bring the curtains to a close this morning on the Big Convo on the Wednesday edition. Make sure you go stream her music. Shegah, we didn't tell us why the name quickly. Transition.
Okay, so you see, the first time you mentioned Shegah, you said Shegah. You see that name, Bottom Power, Shegah. People started calling me Shegah. It was. Yeah, so I just decided to change it. But
Shegah.
something close, like that's something that sounded similar to Shegah. So I came up with Shegah.
Shegah.
Shegah means conqueror.
Okay.
Oh, in what language?
Patois.
Okay.
And even Nigerian language, you know the meaning of Shegah?
No.
A victorious one.
Oh, so it's still in
I see.
line.
Nice one.
Live in the studio with the rebranded Shegah.
Yes.
We love you. Thank you so very much.
Thank
for joining
you
us
so
this
much
morning.
for
It's been
having
a
me.
great conversation this one. I'm very sure you out there as well also loved it. Definitely. If you want to watch the repeat, would be on play tonight at 10 p.m. on this channel as well, and also on our YouTube. It will be on there, so you can't afford to miss it. Hey, let me just take this chance to say a very big thank you to the team at Airport West Hotel. Yesterday I had some good lunch there. I loved it, and the reception was just amazing. I recommend it. If you're in town, just swing by there. Let me drop this one in there for them. Thank you so much to the team, man. I enjoyed my food. Now, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, also, we're just signing up to Yango, downloading the app right now. First time users get 20% off their first 2 rides. Just use 3 Music as the promo code, and bam, you are in. Easy does it. Don't forget star 959 hash. It's that secret code you can play to be on the 590 mobile, and you are guaranteed a win. Try it and see. Star 959 hash. Okay, 590 mobile at Darwin Sim. Try it. Don't forget, stick responsibly. It's not for persons under the age of 18 years. And on that note, our time is up. We're back here again tomorrow on that thundering Thursday thrilling edition of Culture Daily. And we'll be hanging out with Shegah live in the studio. And we are out.